had a group of like 30-year-olds here yesterday.
There's my dad there, walking up the way. Here we are.
Yeah.
Back to where it all began. Kind of sad. See, now this is the most unique thing here. You know, this is the thing that I'm kind of the saddest to see go. You know. The animatronic people. I remember, I mean, this is pretty much exactly the way it looked when I was 4 years old. It looked exactly like this. The very
time it was a little different, maybe.
No, it was all the same. I mean, the only thing different is that Chucky was dressed in a suit and a hat.
Oh.
Other than that, exactly the same. So this is the part I really want to capture.
Who's that blaster? What's that?
I don't even know. But, yeah, you know, I remember we went to Elias's birthday party. He had his birthday party here. And Flabby Road, Saturday Night Retriever, Cheesy Top, Inagata de Pizza. In a way, I'm actually almost happy this place is closing, kind of, in a way. I mean, as much fun as we had here, it wasn't all good. I think we probably went here a little too much. It almost got to be kind of like an addiction. Like we just went here instead of doing anything else, you know. And
it's worse than that. I've lost to my special cookbook with all of my favorite pizza recipes.
It's kind of like closure in a way.
I don't get it.
I don't know.
We gotta get it back. What if we don't find it?
I don't even want to go in there. You probably get some really bad paper cuts going in there.
Oh, you're supposed to go in there?
Yeah, you go in there and you like to catch all the tickets, you know.
Oh, they blow up.
And and you catch as many as you can, I think.
Well, I had just been relaxing out of your jacuzzi with Steve Waters, and I was explaining to him that kittens are better pets than a ferret. And he said, no, ferrets are better. And I said, no, kittens are better. And he said, no, ferrets are better. And I said, no, kittens are better. And he said,
get it, fastball. What happened after that?
Well, then I came inside and the towel changed.
Yeah, that sign up there, it used to say "In Pizza We Trust," where the red stripe is there. I think they took that down because it probably offended somebody.
It wasn't where I left it.
You know, it didn't occur to me, but I might actually put all of this on Facebook. Why not? Or on YouTube anyway. If you know me, if you grew up with me, you probably realize the
Oh, me too. I don't think I've ever seen a grown man.
the connection I have to this restaurant. pretty much everybody knew that, you know, my family went here all the time. Pretty much every weekend for several years.
Let's try to pull it together here, guys.
Yeah, I'm not as sad as I would think I'd be, but there's the play tubes. They used to have a ball pit kind of in this area here. They got rid of that. Somebody might, once I'm done with this video, I'm gonna probably play some games. And I don't give a damn what anybody thinks about me filming this, because honestly, this is a piece of my past. I want to keep it, you know. Great thing about videos is that they don't take up any space either, at least not these days. This thing, when you play it, it plays Surfin' USA, the song, while you're trying to get the lights to go up. That one was there when I was here. They used to have Cruisin' World. God, I loved Cruisin' World. You know, my sisters and I, we got so obscenely good at these games, or at the games that were here when we were going. We got ridiculously good. We'd get so many tickets. Like, we'd be able to get hundreds and hundreds of tickets on just a few tokens, because we got so good at the games over time. These were here. And it was just, and there used to be a game called Wave Runner. Some of you might have heard of that one. It's the one where you're on a jet ski and you're racing. I got first place on the intermediate stage, and this guy, one of the managers who was here, he was the only one. He beat me. He beat my high score, and I was never able to get it back. Great thing about going here was that we got to know a lot of the employees and the managers, particularly the managers, and they'd give us special deals and stuff, and that was always really great. You know, we always felt really welcome here, and that was a great thing, you know, to have a place like that. Like I was telling my dad, I think we did come here a little too much, but you know, I mean, it was probably the best times we had as a family were spent here, I would think. And you know, really, it hasn't changed all that much over the years at all, to be honest. You know, I was just saying, I'm narrating this thing, you know, it hasn't really changed all that much, has it? Really. There's the new CGI Chucky. It's awful. I hate it. See, that's more like the one I grew up with there. But yeah, I thought I'd just kind of keep filming until I run out of time, you know.
Do those records on that wall?
Yeah, I did. Beverages. You know, this is one of the few places around here that has caffeine-free pop, and you can guess why.
Yeah.
Wow, look how many you got!
Videos 8 minutes and 50 seconds. Kind of trying to get everything, getting stuff from every angle. You know, they're not all that busy at all, you know.
No.
Which is great. I was being optimistic and thinking, you know, they won't be all that busy, and I was right, they wouldn't be. But yesterday this place was kind of packed. Look, they've got Purell now. That's good. Really good. I mean, this place, God. I mean, I don't even want to think about all the germs and stuff. It's a cage, you'd go up in there. Yeah, you know, when I was really young, I mean, like I said, you know, like really young, like 4, 5, 6 years old, we'd go here, and it was called Showbiz Pizza at the time, and those curtains would close, and we'd peek underneath the curtains, you know, and they'd all be like, you know, still, and the lights would be out and stuff, and I don't know if I remember this or if I just imagined it, but one time I remember the Chuckies just suddenly stopped working, and it kind of like jerked still, and sparks started flying out of it one time. I don't know if I made up the part about the sparks or not. I honestly don't remember, but It was,
The kids were disturbed.
yeah.
Something happened to Chucky.
Yeah, I mean this place will come back. From what I hear, it's going to open back up after about a year or so. And I mean, like I said, I'm really not all that sad, to be honest. Yep, and song parodies.
It's always a good time. It's always a good time.
They'd play like one video for like, or one video for like three months, and then they switch over to a different one. And
Inside my head, hands up, get down tonight.
and honestly, if anybody gives me trouble about filming, I'm going to tell them to leave me alone. Get out of my face.
Down, get down tonight. It's always a good time.
No, but I want to document all of this. I'm really glad that they're not all that busy. I mean, it's a relief, really. I didn't think they would be, really. I don't have any logical reason. I didn't have. Well, yeah, but I mean, I didn't really have any logical reason for thinking they wouldn't be busy, because they were busy. They were packed yesterday. You know, they run this place like a police state, you know, obviously because you have to get your hand stamped on the inside. Yeah, for adults who are coming in by themselves, you don't need to get stamped. But you know, but the thing is, you know, if you're a kid and you wash your hands once, you know, it's going to wash right off. So it was never really that good of a safety, you know, protection. Yeah, standing here with you like this is kind of poignant in a weird way. it's I don't know. I mean, you look around, there are people who genuinely look sad.
Well, I sort of am.
Like I saw some employees hugging each other, and
Melancholy.
some guy was saying that he saw a bunch of 30-year-old people come in here and play a bunch of games. And I'm like, well, yeah, of course. Of course they would.
Playtime.
Price is Right, yeah.
I said, hey, go
I have about enough footage for 19 minutes. I don't know. In a way, maybe I don't want it to be too long, because I think I have a pretty still hand, you know, for this kind of thing. I mean, like, sometimes you watch home movies and it's like, you know, it's like a shaky camera. I'm keeping it pretty balanced here. Yeah, skee-ball. You know, we got so good at these games. Like, it got to be obscene. And then also, you know, the managers, you know, they'd give us like special deals and stuff. They would sometimes they'd just walk up to us and just give us a bunch of tickets, for, you know, or a bunch of tokens. And you know, it was so we were so overprivileged because we were so good at the games anyway that we were already going to make, you know, like tons of tickets out of just a few tokens, and we could get any prize we wanted. Like, you remember, we each had like kind of like a tackle box, you know, like some kind of container, and we had just like suitcases full of tickets that we'd save up, and we'd get. I got a lava lamp, you know, when they had lava lamps. I got pretty much all of the high-end prizes. There got to a point where I really didn't have to wait very long at all before I got anything. Oh, and I didn't mention the balloons, you know, like over in the dining area. Sometimes, you know, they'd have a birthday party and they would, they'd leave the balloons, you know, up on the ceiling, and they had the name of the kid who was having the birthday and then their age, you know. And I would take those and I'd take them home.
Yeah, I remember, yeah.
And I'd attach a note to the balloon, and I would keep a record of them, and they'd all be named, you know, the name that they were, you know, that they had written on them with a Sharpie, you know, the name and the number. I'd keep all of that, and then the note that I left, it was usually like the cover of a book or something, like the photocopied cover of a book that I liked. I'd let them go, and they'd go off, and I'd also keep a note of what direction they went, you know, what time of day it was that I let them go.
Yeah, I remember that. Another one that does that thing.
I know! He's a fish! I love fish!
This is all getting maybe a little redundant, but
Come here, buddy. Come here.
I think I'm making it pretty obvious that I'm not filming anyone in particular, you know. Because I've got the camera pretty far from me, and I'm just kind of constantly walking around. But kind of taking these sweeping shots. You know, there's a girl who works here. She goes to the same gym that I do, and I'm surprised she can afford to go there, because I really can't think that they get paid all that much here. You know, one of the managers, because they all loved us. They loved us because they thought, you know, they liked the fact that we all came in as a family, and you know, it was me and my sisters and my parents, and they really wanted to support that, and so they were really nice to us. They did a lot of things for us. And one guy said, you know, if you ever want a job, like an after-school job or a you know, a summer job, you just let me know and you're hired, you know. And I thought that was cool, you know, that was really nice that he would offer that, you know, without any kind of interview or anything like that, you know. No need to thank me, but it would be good if you did thank me for filming this. Oh God. You know, on the way in, there was like a girl sitting on the floor. I don't know if maybe I caught some footage of her, but she kind of like looked at me and she kind of like laughed. And for a second, I thought she was like laughing at me because I was filming this, and I was kind of like thinking, hey, what the fuck's wrong with you? What's your problem? I think she was just, I don't know. I don't think she meant anything by it. And if she did, I guess I don't really care. She, you know, only a bimbo would do that. But I mean, look at that thing. Oh, this is cool. It's like oh, these are awesome. They used to sell these a lot more than they do these days, like flow motion stuff. 1,000 tickets. They're not as good as the ones they used to make back then, like back in the 90s, but kind of cool.